Absolute muppet. Decking. Hello sheddies, and you join me again in my shed. A little bit injured this time, and I've also done my wrist. Let me explain. First of all, 100% my fault. As you see in the title, I blame the decking, but it's my fault completely. So let me just explain what happened. And I thought I'd do this video for two reasons really. First one, the safety of decking and how slippy it can be when it's got moss and algae and crap all over it and it's wet. The other reason is you may see this in other videos. I've got some other videos planned, so I thought I'll do a quick video now in case you wondered what happened to me. So I think you've got a pretty good idea already. So this morning I was travelling with work, so I had to get off this morning. I had to get into the shed first because I've got my office in here and I've got my laptop in here. So I'm rushing around to pick my laptop bag up, picked it up from the shed, going back down the garden, not concentrating, which is probably no excuse really, because there's another reason why I did this, but I'll come on to that in a minute. But I was going around a corner and I went whoop, slipped straight up in the air, landed on this wrist, sort of on the edge of the decking, I think. I don't know, because I've got this sort of metal pagoda, I suppose it is, like an archway, and that's got a dent in it. So I think I landed on that, but also as I went down, I whacked my head on the side of like a metal plant pot right on the corner, and the sound in my head when I did it was like, oh, what the hell's happened? It just come from nowhere. 1 minute's walking along, next minute I'm lying on the ground, and then I knew something was wrong. It felt worse than it actually is, actually. I mean, it's a fairly decent wound there, not too deep, but it peed out blood everywhere. And the blood had trickled into my eye, and I thought I'd gone blind in one eye because it was so, I was totally covered, and I thought, oh, what have I done? Got up, went into the house, wife was upstairs, shouted up, and she's quite squeamish. So I says, don't panic when you come downstairs. When you say that, then she's going to panic. So she came downstairs, cleaned it all up. I was a little bit grey, according to my wife, and a bit shook up. This wrist was hurting more than anything, though. I felt like it broke, but I think I've just sprained it. But I'll monitor that. Clean myself up. Why it happened? Every year, I mean, I've got decking probably on 50% of my back garden. It's been down for 18 years, I would say. And every year, normally before Christmas, I go around with jet wash and jet wash it all down. Because if you get that grime and slime and algae and moss and then it gets wet on there, it's like an ice rink. It's lethal, absolutely lethal. And I've known this, I fell on it a few times actually. And then I jet wash it all down, then it's not too bad. I mean, it's okay. It's still not the best, but it's not as bad as it is at the moment. And with my house renovations, I just haven't had time to do it this year. So I blame myself completely. I know that decking can be great if it's treated and maintained properly. And I mean, in all seriousness, if I'd have gone slightly to the left there, I could have had my eye out. It could have been worse. It could be a lot worse. So I'm thankful for that. I don't know where I'm really going to with this video, but I suppose it's really that I think most of us know this anyway. If you've got decking, it gets green, then don't walk on it because it can be lethal. And two, like I say, I've got some more videos coming up, and I thought you're going to see this shiner in there. I don't know if it's going to go like a black eye yet or not. It's only been, I don't know, 12 hours or so. Let's see what it's like tomorrow and see how this wrist is. But I thought I'd put it out there in case you think, what's he been up to in upcoming videos. Just to say as well, I am taking this decking up. I say it's been down for 18 years and it's about time it came up anyway. I've been debating whether to fill it all with hardcore because it is raised by, in some places, about a foot high. Fill it with hardcore and then slabbing it all. And then I was thinking, well, should I go back to decking again and put these like anti-slip trims that goes in the grooves just in the centre of the decking? I thought about using that. Then I thought about using PVC decking. So yeah, I'm debating what to do. The one thing I do know is that decking is coming up. I'm not well, I should really be cleaning it straight away and getting it right back just in case it happens again, but I think I'm going to rip the whole lot up. If this wrist wasn't hurting so much, I'd be doing it this weekend, guaranteed. One other thing I was going to do actually, before I forget, when I went to see Brett at Useless to Useful, if you haven't seen his channel, check it out. Makes a lot of stuff out of recycled materials. Useless to Useful Brett. He gave me this when I went around to visit his man cave and his workshop. It's a glove dispenser, disposable glove dispenser. He even gave me a bag of gloves with it. Oh! So I'm going to I was going to put that up tonight, actually. Stick it on my tool wall. But yeah, that'll wait for another day. So if you're watching, Brett, thanks for that, mate. And there's some more sheds video coming up where I go around touring other people's man caves and sheds and workshops. There's a few on the boil now. Reggie, I'll be coming to you soon. Definitely, 100%. I've just got to sort out dates. I work full time, so it's working around working life. So, word of warning, if you don't know already, decking can be lethal. And number two, if you see this shiner in other videos, you know what it's all about. So, thanks for watching. Take care. Cheers. Decking. See you next time on Weekend Shedhead.